inaugural release of the BCS standings for this year. Let's run through 10 through 6. At number 10, Texas Tech is one of the 10 remaining undefeated teams in college football. They'll be tested this weekend. They get Oklahoma. We'll know more about them.
Are you kidding me? Like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Reece Davis, are you serious? Did you seriously just say that Oklahoma was going to be a test for Texas Tech? This man never wants to give credit where credit's due. Let's talk about Saturday. Let's talk about Saturday morning. Everybody and their brother predicted West Virginia to beat us. I mean, it's just simple. Game day, Lee Corso predicted it. Sports Center in the morning, before game day, everybody and their brother predicted West Virginia to beat us. And what happened? We went out there and spanked West Virginia. Beat them by 10 points. Should have beat them by a lot more. We had a fumble at the 1 yard line. I mean, it was an easy game for us. So now they're saying that, West Virginia wasn't a test. Now Oklahoma's going to be the test. That is embarrassing that he actually said that on national television, that Oklahoma is going to be a test for Texas Tech. That is embarrassing to us because the world knows Oklahoma is not shit. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know if he hasn't done his homework or read up on Oklahoma. But they've played nothing but a bunch of buttercup teams, and they got the shit beat out of them by Texas. I mean, I'm speechless that he would say that. Let's go through it. We beat Texas. Excuse me. Let me restate that. It's 1:30. I'm kind of tired, but okay. Texas Tech beat Iowa State. Iowa State beat Texas. Now they didn't get the win, but they beat them. It was a bad call on the route. They beat Texas. Texas beats the crap out of Oklahoma. So there you go, right there. If you look at the stats, if you look at everything, we're a higher acclimated team than Oklahoma. I mean, we're just better than them on paper. Any way you want to look at it, Texas Tech is a better team than Oklahoma. It's just a fact. So I just can't believe that he would sit there and say that that's going to be a test for us, Oklahoma. The only team that can test us is Baylor and possibly Oklahoma State. Now Oklahoma State they're going to be a test. Baylor's going to be a humongous test. But other than that, we're good. You know, I mean, and I just can't believe that he would say that. They got Clemson ahead of us at number 9. Clemson just got the shit spanked out of them by Florida State. Like I said in my Week 8 prediction video Friday night, I said it. Clemson was going to get beat. They had no business being in the top 5, especially at number 3. They had no business. They have not played anybody at all. They played Georgia at the beginning of the year. Well, we see how good Georgia is now. Georgia lost back-to-back. Lose to them. They beat them. You know, that puts them on the map. From there on out, they played virtually nobody at all. And Florida State's a decent team. I don't think Florida State should be ranked number 2. I think Oregon should be ranked number 2. I watched both games. I think Oregon's a way better team. I just think that Florida State played a really, really overrated team and beat them really good. So I don't think because they beat Clemson that automatically makes them the second best team in the world. I don't think that's right. We've all been wanting to see the Oregon-Alabama game. We've been wanting to see this for 2 years, and now it's going to be taken away because Florida State's not going to lose. There's nobody in the ACC left that they're going to play that's going to challenge them. They're going to win the ACC title, and they're going to the national championship. Oregon, go ahead and kiss it goodbye. It's gone. It's over. So now we get to look forward to Alabama playing Florida State. It's going to happen now because Alabama's not going to lose. The only other team that could even possibly challenge them is LSU, and LSU just lost to Ole Miss last night. They're done. So it's going to be Florida State and Alabama, and I'm just disappointed with how the BCS turned out personally. I really am. You know, I just don't get it. LSU's got 2 losses. They lose to Ole Miss, who's not even ranked, and they're at number 12. What kind of shit is that? It's just the NCAA. The bigger schools, they're going to give them credit no matter what, like Oklahoma. All they got to do is do their research, and they'll see that Oklahoma is a shithole football team. But they're still going to put them at number 16 because they're Oklahoma. I mean, that stuff's just not right to me. The AP polls at the beginning of the year, I was disappointed with. There was so many teams that were in the top 10 that had no business being there, and most of them are not in it anymore. I mean, it's just as simple as that. I don't know who's determining the top 10 teams at the beginning of the year. I don't know who it is or what group of people it is, but they're doing a shitty job, you know. So I just don't get it. I really don't. You know, I'm going ahead and starting Oklahoma hate week early. You know, I don't even want to start a hate week because they're really nobody. They're going to get the shit knocked out of them. It just pisses me off that they get so much recognition just because they're a big name university. when they've got such a shithole football team. I mean, to get beat that bad by Texas, and Texas is obviously struggling. They're still probably going to fire Mac Brown at the end of the year. That's bad. That's very bad. And I just can't believe he would get on there and say that they're going to be a challenge to us. That's a joke. So I'm done with it. Like I said, I think the BCS, the standings are crap. I think Oregon's a way better team. Florida State got off really lucky in the position they are to be ranked number 2 just for beating Clemson. I think they got off really, really lucky with that. So we'll see what happens. You know, I hope everybody's having a really great night, even though it's like 2 in the morning. And I'll catch you guys later. Wait.